Hi everyone, my name is Aerosounds and welcome to the channel. In today's video I've got another submission from a viewer and his name is Phil Kolb. This is the deck that he has submitted here. To me it's already a pretty decent deck, and in his comment he said he's had some good success with it and also played a lot of games with it. So that is a key. Playing a lot of games with the deck really does help, because then you can start to learn the ins and outs and start making the right decisions. Honestly Phil, I think you've got a pretty good deck here. But there are a couple of cards that I would switch out that I don't think are needed in here or really add very much to the deck. So I think looking at the cards in here, we can assume that the kind of deck it is a Secret Mage type of deck. So the first card I'm going to take out, and also because I don't actually have this card, which is pretty incredible, I'm going to take out Ice Block. Honestly, I really don't think Ice Block is needed in this deck, because this is more of an aggressive deck. You've got Firelands Portal, you've got your Arcane Giants, your Bone Mare, lots of finishers, you've got Fireballs in there as well. So I don't think that Ice Block is needed in here. One secret that is really good for this deck is Counter Spell. You've already got one in there, but I would switch out the Ice Block and put another one in. Make it 2 counter spells, because your deck is creating a lot of tempo, and being able to counter a removal spell can be incredible for this deck. Whereas Ice Block, I think, to be honest, if you get to the point where you're almost dead, then the opponent will just beat you anyway. But I don't know, you've played a lot of games with this deck, so have a think about it yourself. Just really have a think, how many times has Ice Block saved you from a game and you've been able to turn it around and win that game? If it's a lot, then obviously I'd stick with it, but in my opinion, I think Counterspell is better in this kind of Tempo Mage deck. We also don't want a Flesh-Eating Ghoul in the deck. It doesn't really fit. This kind of fits more when you've got a lot of low-cost minions, so you can play this guy, trade in your minions and give him a lot of attack. But also, because he's only got 3 health, he doesn't usually stick around. So I'm going to take him out. Also, Pompous Thespian, it's a 2 mana 3/2 card with Taunt. It's a pretty decent card, but I think we can find some better ones to synergize with the deck better. Now, I quite like the Arcane Giants. I've made a few decks with them, which I enjoy. I'm just not sure whether this deck's got enough spells in it to keep them. We'll see. I'll leave them in there for now. I think to replace the Pompous Thespian, it's better to have another Arcanologist. I'll have 2 of those in there, because we want to be drawing the secrets early, because we've got a lot of secret synergy in here. The Tauren Mage, the Kobold Crystal Runner, etc. And also the secrets work with your giants too. So it's better to have that than a Pompous Thespian. I'd also like to have 2 Arcane Intellects. The extra card draw is really important. In almost every deck, card draw is important. But in this one, and especially as it activates the Arcane Giants as well, I think we should definitely put them in. I'm going to take out Stonehill Defender as well. Although this card is brilliant, I'm not sure in this Mage deck it's sensible. I mean, it's still an okay card to have in here, but what I would prefer to have in here is another Frostbolt. I also think we need 2 more secrets in here, and the best secret for this deck, I think, is going to be Mirror Entity. So let's see what we can take out. We'll put 1 in. I like the Babbling Book and Mana Worm are good. I think we'll take out the Tar Creeper, the other Mirror Entity. Tar Creeper again is a great card, but you don't necessarily need cards like the Stonehill Defender or the Tar Creeper that stall the game, because you're trying to control the tempo of the game and just kill your opponent quite quickly, really. I quite like having the Polymorph in there. You can get some really difficult cards in the game right now that are difficult to get rid of, like Lich King, etc. And Polymorph works excellent for them. I think I'm going to take 1 Bone Mare out, and I'm going to put another Firelands Portal in there. I think that's a brilliant card. It costs the same as a Bone Mare, but the direct damage I think is more important in this deck, because there's not going to be too many minions that we expect to stick around too long that we could Bone Mare. Yeah, so I think I'm fine with that. think as well it might be worth considering taking another Bone Mare out and putting another Cabal Crystal Runner in. But I'm going to assume you don't have that, because I think you might have put that in already. Again, another Kirin Tor Mage could be quite good to have in the deck, because obviously the secret synergy is good there. Okay, I quite like this. Let's give this a go. I hope you find some of the advice useful. You've obviously played a lot of your deck and had some good success, so have a think about what I said and make up your own mind as to what you think, particularly with some of the cards that I've taken out. If you wanted to keep the main theme of your deck intact, I would just say for sure just get rid of the Flesh-Eating Ghoul and also take out the Pompous Thespian. I don't think either of those two cards add too much to yours. I think the deck I've created has got some more advantages, so I'll see how I get on with it. I hope you enjoy the video. And guys, if you've got any decks you'd like me to take a look at, or you just want me to see me play that deck, let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. And if you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Your soul shall be mine!
You asked for it.
Okay, so the best cards to have in our opening hand is going to be Mana Worm, Arcanologist, and probably Frostbolt, I would imagine. Those are what we really want. Babbling Book as well. Primeval Glyph would be okay. But... okay, that's quite nice. We go 1.
Truth is found.
Oh man, that's a bad start. Yeah. We're playing against the best deck in the game, in my opinion. Let's see how we do. We're basically going to have to be quick, and unfortunately these two cards, well, these 3 aren't going to allow us to do that right now.
Why do you call?
Okay, well we can... ouch. No, not another
Job's done.
We didn't want that as well, definitely not yet. Drawing all of our expensive cards. I'm going to play... I don't think his deck really has any spells. I mean, I could play Mirror Entity, but he's just going to play a Firefly next turn, I imagine. Right, let's draw cards. Why are we getting all that? Bone Mare, Flame Strike, Firelands, Arcane Giant. Well, the Flame Strike's going to be good if we get there. Yeah, so that wouldn't have been too good to Mirror Entity either. We do need to get rid of it though.
Speak your peace.
This is all the top half of our deck, not the bottom half. Oh, nice. Nice. He'll have to trade now. And he... well, he'd probably trade that in, actually. Yeah. Right, I could really do a Frostbolt or something to get rid of that fledgling. Oh, dear. Go right.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Oh no. Flame Strike next turn is good, but if he manages to get health on his fledgling, Not Wind Fury, come on. I'm joking. Not health. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well we've got the perfect answer here. I think at 3 health we're going to be screwed. Well, we'll see. Oh, because he's got Doom Guards. Oh, I managed to Bone Mare this though.
Your magic shall not save.
So I kind of have to Bone Mare, don't I? I mean, Firelands is quite good. Oh, hang on. I can do this.
Excuse me, you are on fire. Excuse me, you are on fire.
The disadvantage there is if he's got a Doom Guard. He didn't last turn.
Unleash me.
Okay, that's fine.
Speak your peace.
Now, okay, because we've got so Firelands. I think I should Bone Mare actually. Yeah, let's Bone Mare. How much have we got? 6, 8. Yeah, we're not quite lethal yet. Okay.
Right away. Right away.
Fortunately, I've got a trade. That is really important though, because it protects us from a Doom Guard. I mean, he's dead with Pyroblast.
You are not the boss of me.
Oh no, has he got sort of okay. Yeah, this is lethal.
Right away.
Wow. Not a bad first game.
Jaina versus Illyria.
Tremble before the might of the elves.
You asked for it.
Alright, we've got a good 1, 2, 3 play. If we got a Kirin Tor Mage, that's incredible, but I'm debating what to do here because he's probably got another Crackling Razor Maw that he's going to adapt. So I could trade them both in, but
An incredible discovery!
it's not. Yeah. I could have traded and hit with my Fireball, but we don't have any good cards right now.
I found it first!
Problem with Hunter is if you let them get away with it, they'll just keep buffing these beasts, and it's going to be tough.
Your weakness enslaves you. Your weakness.
But this is working out quite well for Samira. Especially as we've got a Flame Strike coming up.
You want to cast a spell? I want to
Fireland,
cast a
sorry.
spell.
Wow, 2 Pyroblasts in a row. Hit the 3-1, please. Go on. Yes.
I'm with the cabal!
Potentially I should have sheeped that actually, but I'll Firelands it next turn. So. Dear. All right. Well, if this is really bad. I'm gonna have to sheep that. Or I could Firelands that. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Cabal business!
I want to get a Flame Strike.
Tonight, a tale.
Definitely a Flame Strike now, please. I'm losing too much health though against the Hunter. God. Ah, I could. I'll primordial Griff. And no. Well, if I kill this with Firelands, next turn he's got 7, 8. Yeah, he's only 1 damage off lethal, so I think I've. Another Firelands. Oh, actually, no, this is really good.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
We're still struggling.
I let the dogs out.
Yeah, trade. If he trades it, oh yes. That's really good. We just need to spend enough time to stay alive. Oh, not an arcane giant.
This jungle hides many secrets.
That's quite a good counter spell. Unless he's got kill commands. Yeah.
Well played.
Well played.
We had too many cards in our lower half and the deck still in there. Oh well.
Let the games begin.
You asked for it.
Let's get rid of that. Let's try and get secret. No, that's not what we wanted.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Okay, it's another secret.
Spells are fun. So fun.
An incredible discovery!
Is that worth frost bolting? Do I play? Turn 3, he's going to be playing a secret, so I may as well play a spell.
Spells are fun. So fun.
Got to be careful with that because could be Spellbreaker. Probably Mirror Entity is the weakest secret in this matchup. Oh no, let's try this. That's pretty good for him. Ah, perfect.
We have many secrets.
What do you reckon? I'm gonna go Spellbender, I think. Exactly the same as me. Right, I want to play quite a lot of spells while he hasn't got his Spellbender out or anything. So let's glyph. Yeah, Frostbolt. Sorry, Fireball.
For Dalaran.
Not again. Ah, crap. Alright, let's test for Mirror Entity. No, it's not Mirror Entity. No! That's really bad for us. Okay.
I'm late. I'm late.
Gonna go for it. What? Okay, glad he used that one. Okay. Oh, that's amazing to have it stealthed. Because we've got lethal next turn if he doesn't taunt. No taunt, please.
Need something unusual?
Amazing. Good game. Oh, that's not a bad one either.